displays. My name is Ellie, and as you can tell, we've got all three of our sea lions out to meet you all now. First job for these three is to give everybody a nice wave hello, but these guys, they won't wave to you unless you guys wave to them first. So, everybody, big hand for the air, give it a Come on, boys, you better wave back now. Say hello to everyone. That's it, everyone, welcome you to the little one. That's it, everyone. Okay. Now, these three, they're all California sea lions, and as the name does suggest, you can of course find the largest population or the biggest group of this type of sea lion all along the coast of California. Now, you can also find them as far north as Canada, where it gets pretty cold, and as far south as Mexico, where of course it's lovely and warm. So these guys...
For those just joining, we're in Liverpool, UK, Knowsley Safari Park.
The big fella over in the corporate job, he's as big as he's going to get. He won't get any bigger. But these two, they've got a bit of growing left to do. They won't actually be fully grown until they're about 18 years old. And by that time, they could both reach lengths of around 2 to 2.5 metres. So they're both going to get a lot taller, bless you, but they could also end up weighing anything between 30 to possibly even 40 stone. So they're also going to get a lot fatter and a lot heavier too. They're not going to stay this cute forever. Let me introduce you to them properly. We'll start with this little fella. This is Roger. Roger's our baby sea lion. He'll be 3 years old this year, won't we? So he's the youngest and the cutest. He's very, very clever. He's very, very cheeky, and he's very, very friendly too. Hello, Roger. How are you? So that's Roger. Now, the noisy one over here on my left, he's called Arthur. Arthur is 11 years old, and of these three sea lions, Arthur is 5.
Hiya Jaguar, we're in Liverpool, United Kingdom, Knowsley Safari Park, and we're at the Sea Lion Show.
But he's also very clever. He's the most enthusiastic sea lion I've ever met. And he's also very friendly too, aren't you? Hello, you're going to be a good boy for me. He always says that. That's no guarantee, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's free to get in as well. You pay to get into the park, but it's free to come into this bit.
He'll be 22 this year. Now, 22 is pretty old for a sea lion. These guys have a lifespan of about 30 years. So, Billow's over the middle age mark now. He's slowing down a little bit, but he still likes to come out and take part in the displays. He will sometimes take himself off for a little swim, but that's okay. We don't mind that. If he wants to go for a little dip, that's also fine with us. He's again very clever, and even though he is a big fella, he's actually a big old son.
I know, they're fantastic, aren't they?
So let's see if John gets a little shake and maybe a little pep on the cheek if he's really lucky. Right in the lips. Was that all nice? He stinks. Biffo, did you brush your teeth this morning? I'm not sure we believe him. I'll tell you what, John, have a little check. Biffo, show John your teeth. Don't pull wide and say ah.
I know, Jesse, I will. I'll bring one home. I'll swap one for you, in fact.
Yeah, I don't think he did push his teeth somehow. I don't know. Okay, now, before we go any further, we've got...
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. that's the music they should play.
Okay, stand up so everyone can see you. There we go. Now, what we do, when anybody has a birthday in the Sea Lion building, we always get everybody, including the Sea Lions, to give them a big round of applause to say happy birthday. So, yeah, let's all give her a big round of applause. Okay, now the first thing we're going to show you this afternoon, I say we, the sea lions, they're going to show you an ability that sea lions...
Yeah, they are so clever. If you live anywhere near Knowsley Safari Park, they've got a special offer on this week because the kids are off school. So check it out on the internet. But for those who aren't around here, we're broadcasting live from Liverpool, UK, Knowsley Safari Park.
Now everyone knows how they do it. The secret to it is the lovely whiskers you can see on the sea lions' faces. Those whiskers, they're really, really sensitive. And what they're doing in a minute, they're feeling which way the football is moving. Now, their whiskers. And they move their heads around with that long flexible neck in the right direction to try and stop it from falling off. So as long as they both listen to those whiskers, they really could balance all day long. Now, teaching a sea lion to ball balance is probably one of the hardest things you'll ever teach them to do. It can take them anywhere between 6 months to a year and a half before they finally get the hang of it. Roger's been learning for just over a year. He spent all of last year trying to teach him to balance, and officially we can say Roger can balance the football on his nose. He isn't as good as the other two, but practice makes perfect. I tell you what though, he's not good enough that we can start to make it more difficult. So, we've started to add a little bit of movement.
Such clever animals, the way they balance.
Let's go to the kitchen door, that's it. And let's see if Roger can get the football back to his stand without dropping it. Sounds easy, but it takes concentration and...
Yeah, from the left-hand side now, you're going to see the little one balancing the ball and getting back on his...
That's it. Yeah. Talking about before, they do of course have a much more important use. In the wild, sea lions use their whiskers to feel the movements and vibrations that are made underneath the water. Doing that helps to tell them if there are any enemies in the area, or if there's any food around, like fish and squids. So, the whiskers help them to find their food, avoid their enemies, on their noses, yes, very well done, Arthur. And you can say really okay. Now, basically, they are all sea lions. They're not seagulls. People call them seagulls all the time, but it's not true. They're two completely different species. To be fair, though, they do look pretty similar. So, between the five of us, we're going to show you how to tell the two apart. Now, the first thing you need to look for is how do they swim. Sea lions, for instance, only ever swim using their big front flippers. Boys, show everyone your big front flippers. Let's have a look at those. There we go. There's Plymouth and there's Rogers. Now, when these guys swim, they look a bit like they're flying, because they move these paddles up and down like a pair of wings through the water. This will propel them at a speed of anything up to about 15 miles an hour. So they do go pretty quick. Now, if these three raw seagulls, their front flippers, well, they'd be about the size of my hands, a lot smaller. And they'd be stuck to the sides of their
Thanks for all the hearts, I appreciate it.
Making them pretty difficult to swim. So seals don't swim with the front flippers, seals swim with the back. And they move those back flippers from side to side like a fish. Now, because Pippo and Arthur swim using their upper bodies, it gives them lots of muscles in their chest and in their shoulders as well, which means they're both very good at the old gymnastics. Come on, Arthur, give come up in the air like Pippo. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, give them both a big round of applause. Actually, as it happens, we're teaching Arthur, or we're trying to teach Arthur, to do a front flipper stand using just one front flipper. Now, that sounds impossible, but it can be done. At the minute, he still needs a little bit of help from me. I've got to hold on to, what are you doing here? I've still got to hold on to the spare flipper. But nonetheless, Arthur weighs 17 stone, and he holds all of his body weight on just
right at the front, Kyle. Bit of an obscure view from the side there, but that doesn't matter.
A much better way to tell a sea lion from a seal. And it's by watching how they move when they're on dry land. Come on, Arthur, you can help me out with this bit. Now, what I'd like you guys to do in a second is just watch how Arthur walks. Because you'll notice he uses all four of his flippers to manoeuvre around.
Yeah, they're having a great time, Jesse.
And that makes Arthur very mobile. He can climb over things. That's it. He can stand upon his back flippers to climb and try and reach things, which is what gets him into the most trouble around here. And he can run as well at speeds of anything up to about 10 miles an hour. So sea lions, they're fast, mobile creatures. Seals, on the other hand, they move differently, don't they, Arthur? Come on, come back down here. Can you show everybody?
Hi, Callum.
How does a seal
Watch this. This bit's funny. Shows how a sea lion moves.
Should we try that bit again? Arthur, how does a seal move? That's it. Seals jiggle on their bellies, and they look like giant slugs. You remember?
Very clever.
The seals, they're not mobile creatures, not really. Seals can't walk, they can't fly, and they can't run. And that's down to having such tiny front flippers. Right, you get back on there. Hello. Come on then, quickly. He wants to show you his seal pressure. Let's see it then. Now you go. Oh, and keep going, keep going. Yeah, I'm going on over the seal pressure for you too. Now, with all those differences, there are a couple of things that seals and sea lions have in common. The most important thing, their food. Their daily diets are fish and squid. Now, fish and squid, they're not easy things to catch. Sea lions need to have good eyesight, and they have to be pretty good at judging distance and speed.
For those replay viewers just tuning in, we're in Liverpool, United Kingdom, at a place called Knowsley Safari Park, and this is the indoor sea lion show.
I'm going to throw 5 bones to Arthur, one at a time, and let's see how many he can catch over his head. Alright, after ready, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cool. Now this one's the tricky one. I'm going to give this last one a little spin. That'll make it faster and harder for Arthur to try and catch. Okay, after ready, here it comes. Up.
We've already driven round once, but I think after this we're going to drive round again, because you can drive round as many times as you like. So I'll try and do a periscope when we're driving round.
Arms are too big for him, but we will give him a little go, just to show you how good he's getting. Right, Archie, you ready? It's a big moment. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. He even does the tricky one. So if he catches it, you've got to give him a big round of applause for me. Alright, triple toes, you ready? Here it comes. Up.
We're in Sarah's car.
Now there is another thing that seals and sea lions have in common. But this time, it's a lot more dangerous because it's their enemies. Now California sea lions have 2 particular types of enemy. The first one is the killer whale. I'm not going to tell you what the second one is. I'm going to see if Gifo would like to do his impression of it for you. So give him a chance. I think Roger's going to help as well with it.
He's going to do an impression of a shark now.
That's it, into the water. And when you're ready, Biff, needs to go green, eh? Okay, Roger, it's down to you. Show everyone what you're doing assembly. Sharks. Now, talking about big sharks, so tiger sharks, bull sharks, and great white sharks. They all think sea lions may come up in a meal. So, sea lions use those whiskers as an early warning system. And when an enemy's close by, they swim back to the beach where they're nice and safe. Give them a big round of applause. Give them a Well, we are unfortunately pretty close to the end of this afternoon's display. But before we go,
Will do. See you later, Jess.
Arthur and Roger to finish things off with their favourite bits. Now, this is where they both get to do some showing off by leaping out of the water to try and hit that pink ball with their nose. Now, it's a bit high where it is. I'm going to lower it down in just a second. But I need to tell you about a bit of a change around that we've had at the sea lion display. Now, if you've been to see us before, I'm sure many of you have, you'll know that Bippo used to finish the display off with his high wall jump. And what Bippo would do, he would climb to the top of that tower over there on your right hand side. When he was at the top, he'd leap off into the water, he'd swim across, and he'd try to hit that pink ball with his nose. Now this is the one thing have retired Biffo from doing. This is the one thing we've said to him, no, you're too old to be flinging yourself off the town. So, the natural replacement is, of course, Arthur. He's loud, he's boisterous, he's confident. He's scared of heights. We can get him up the stairs, we can get him onto the platform. Can I get him to jump? For 6 months, I have stood underneath it, begging that sea lion, and he won't do it. In fact, what he actually does is he backs back down the stairs. It's quite funny. So someone said to me, try it with Roger. And I thought, Roger really, he's a bit small. You know, I sort of wanted to protect him over a little bit. He's a bit small, what if he hurts himself? I shouldn't have worried. He's fearless. He flings himself off the back tower like an Olympic gold medalist. So Roger is going to do this. Now, we're still trying to find our feet, if you like, with where we put the high ball throw in. Because sometimes he gets it and sometimes he doesn't. So we're trying to make it so he just hits it. So we're going to try and hear, okay? Now, I do have to warn you, if you want to take a photo of Roger at the top of that tower, get your cameras ready now. Get them pointed, because he doesn't stop for toffee when he gets to the top. I'm sure he thinks he's a stuntman in a movie the way he flings himself off. So get your cameras ready if you're going to take a photo of him up there. Now, if Roger does it, if he manages to touch that pink ball with his nose, you guys have got to give him a great big round of applause, because not only is he being a really good boy, this really does take quite a bit of effort, and he is only little. Alright, talk to those, are you ready? Come on then. That's what changes, so you can keep him. Right, just point in. That's it, he's going down, you need to know what to do. That's it, he's on his way up.
He's going up the stairs, he's going to dive off there.
Here he goes. But he still does a pretty spectacular jump. Before we get it ready though, it does give me a quick opportunity to tell you about our posters. Now, at the end of the display, me and John will be selling posters of Biffo, Arthur and the Daredevil himself. I'll be selling them for Biffo Search Shampoo over that side. John's going to be over by Arthur's treasure trove on that side. Posters are only £1.50, so if you want to take a poster of your favourite single right at home, come and see the audience. We've got less to sort of out. Now, if you're on a poster, perhaps you'd like to help us with our charity this year, which is the Long Seal Conservation Trust. The Long Seal is the most endangered marine mammal in the world. Me and the boys, we've been supporting this charity for a long time. We think they're a world-class support. So if you'd like to help us out with that, by those exit doors there, we've got a seal line on the floor. By those exit doors there, there's a little seal line on the lobster pot, but they both collect for us. Any change that goes into those two goes to our Long Seal charity. Right off, are you ready? Yeah, ready. He's always ready. So, we're going to take the high ball to about that there. Yeah, okay. So it's tied up there. Now this is a huge shot, but remember, Arthur is doing this with flipper power alone. So this really takes an awful lot of upper body strength. So in a second, I'm going to take Arthur over to that corner over there. We're all going to count to 3. We're all going to go 1, 2, 3, go. And Arthur will jump off into the water and try to hit that pink ball. Now if he hits it, you guys start giving him a great big cheer, right? All the mums and dads. Nans and granddads, all the kids, Kaylin, you've got to cheer the loudest, okay? Yeah, that's you there. Because this really does.
For those replay viewers, we're in Liverpool, United Kingdom, Knowsley Safari Park, and we're just about to watch the sea lion.
1, 2, 3, go! He's away, he's it! I do need you to stay seated for 2 more minutes. There's a couple of safety announcements you do need to hear. Now these
about it for today. We've got to finish off from Liverpool, United Kingdom.